Well, with us is Brent Carter from Blue Cross Blue Shield, Manager of Consumer Products. Last time we were together, Brent, we talked about Medicare open enrollment, but today I'd like us to talk about non-Medicare open enrollment. Is it what it's called?
Well, individual.
Individual open enrollment.
And in the Blue Cross world, individual is an individual or family that is not part of an employer group plan.
Mm-hmm.
They are part of the individual market.
Okay, so that's people that don't have insurance at their business, at their employer, or have their own business. They're not old enough for Medicare,
Right.
but they have to have health insurance and to take care of themselves and their families. So now we come to the individual plan. And the open enrollment for that is different than Medicare, so don't confuse these now.
Right.
This is open enrollment for non-Medicare people. When does that start?
Right. That open enrollment period starts on November 1st.
November the 1st.
And it runs through December 15th.
December 15th.
And any enrollments or any changes during that open enrollment window is effective January 1st of 2020.
Okay, the most important thing, pre-existing conditions?
Yeah. You know, the one thing about the Affordable Care Act is pre-existing conditions are no longer part of, you can't do that anymore.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what you got.
Right.
You know, you could have the big C, and, you know, if that's the case, you've got to have cancer, you could have whatever you have, whatever illness you have, diabetes, whatever you have, there's no pre-existing condition, so you take them in.
That's correct.
Okay, so you've got, are there different kinds of plans that people can buy?
There are several different types of plans, and the first thing we do with a family is we look at that family makeup, because we're going to first determine whether they qualify for any tax credits or subsidies through the Affordable Care Act.
Right.
And if they qualify based on and that's determined by their family size and their household income.
Right.
And there's a chart and a method to that we know exactly whether they're going to qualify.
Okay.
Then that will help tremendously with their monthly premiums. And
Could
it
be
will
reduced to reduce
lower
the
their
premium
monthly premiums.
based on the amount of people in the family and the total family income. If both spouses are working, husband and wife are working, or whatever.
Right. Total household income.
Okay.
And if you have a husband and wife and 2 children, that is a family of 4.
Uh-huh.
Well, there is a range within that family.
Is that
of 4.
online?
It is.
Okay.
And it is the federal poverty limits. And I know a family of 4 goes up to around $100,000 as the household income. Anything below that $100,000 mark,
Yeah.
you would qualify for a tax credit, which would significally reduce.
You don't know how much offhand, do you?
I don't know.
No, okay, I didn't think so. You have to sit down.
Right.
Now, how do people find out about this?
You know, there's some great information on our website.
Yeah.
You know, alabamablue.com,
Mm-hmm.
individual coverage, but there's also healthcare.gov is the Obamacare,
Yeah.
and it is the Affordable Care Act website,
Right.
and there is information out there. We can actually look, and when someone calls us and they do qualify for a tax credit, we can walk them through that process. They don't even have to go to healthcare.gov.
Right.
We can do that through our direct enrollment, to where they can just talk to us and we can finish it.
So
from
again,
start to finish.
so if they're with another plan right now, they can switch over, and there's no penalty for that or anything like that. They could automatically switch over to Blue Cross, but you can call the number or go online, whichever you prefer. And it's any age, right? I mean, you could be 18. Well, now up to 26, you're covered on your parents still. That's still the same, right?
Yeah. And we get a lot of folks that turn 26 throughout the year, even not just during that qualifies them for a special election period.
Right.
And they can enroll in their own plan once they do turn 26.
Okay, and those plans have deductibles and those kind of things as well?
They do. They're called the metallic plans.
Okay.
So there's bronze, there's silver, and there are gold plans.
Okay.
And then there's a couple of different options. Within the silver category, we have 4 different plans.
Okay.
So, and I think you touched on it, is the deductible is kind of the differentiator between those plans,
Right.
along with the benefits.
Right.
Some of the plans require a referral to see a specialist. But it is a whole portfolio of plans.
Right.
And our insurance advisors would help you or whoever needed assistance kind of sort through that information and figure out what works best for them.
Yeah, because it's difficult for a lot of folks, or they can talk to an agent. Is that true? Yeah.
Yes.
And they can call the number, they can go online to Blue Cross, alabamablue.com, and get that information. And this thing happens on November the 1st. Again, take a look at your plan, if you have an individual plan, and say, okay, don't wait, because you may forget, because come around December 15th and it's Christmas time and all this kind of stuff, and you're busy, and so you're not thinking about it, and bingo, 15th comes and goes, and you didn't change and you wanted to change. So start on November the 1st looking at your plans, calling Blue Cross, going online, and finding out what you need to do for you. Thanks again, Brent.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you.